All right.
Okay. Birthday time brought to you by Men's Room Roasted Red Salsa from San Juan Salsa Company.
Dip responsibly.
Deo. Ola gents, today's my son Rowan's 4th birthday. He definitely keeps my blood pressure up, but also at times is able to lower it for me. I love this little man with half my heart because his sister has the other half. For a 4-year-old, I'd say he's pretty smart, but I also still very feral. I can't wait for the spring and summer, and I'll be teaching him how to ride a bike, and we'll be going on many adventures. So can I get some shotgun gets? And after all, since he is turning 4, Mike going crazy with the fart sound effects, because he's going to love it. Thank you guys, gentlemen. Talk to you soon on the radio. That from Ryan the Iceman. Get. I think get. All you get. I say get. Guys, please give Sue some green beans for her birthday today. Love your show. Appreciate it.
Green bean.
What?
Green bean.
Okay.
Green bean.
Yeah.
Green bean.
All of Michelle's today is my big bro Eric's 39th trip around the sun, and he gets to celebrate in Las Vegas, Nevada. Gonna get a burp fart and a Kevin Hart damn, some dad jokes from the great Miles Montgomery, some sound advice from Coke Ted about how to properly celebrate in Vegas, and maybe a little bit of the in-action news team riffing about the weather or something. I'll thank you guys. You rock. That from Elliot.
Damn.
Okay. Guys, always remember to be thankful for the small things in life.
Oh, yeah?
Unless it's your penis. What is the definition of endless love? What is the definition of endless love?
A long tennis match.
Actually, yes. Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder playing tennis.
Damn.
Why can't Michael Jackson cook a sunny side up egg?
Because he's dead?
No, because he'll beat it. And people said I'd never get over my obsession with Phil Collins.
Oh, yeah?
But take a look at me now.
All right, you're going to Vegas. So like Coke said, you're going to Vegas, A, step 1 done. 2, be careful where you're buying all this Coke from. There's going to be some shady guys out on the floor, maybe some shady women. Either way. Step 3, do what you got to do. Stay up till sunrise. Go to a pool party and get hammered.
Yeah, listen, man. You want to hear some words from Felix Foxworthy? It's real simple. If you're at my crib tonight, put on a raincoat, because it's going to be raining Av.
My heavens. Or if you're like a normal person living in Seattle, it should be just a few passing clouds tonight with a low of 36. Tomorrow, I expect it should be partly sunny with a high of 56.
Oh, it's getting up to 69 in my joint.
Felix!
Then I was checking into my hotel room in Vegas, and there's 2 dudes in front of me. And so we're just, casually chit-chatting. And then I see them the next morning. I'm walking to Denny's to go to breakfast.
All right.
He's like, you remember how I told you maybe I'd thinking about looking for some cocaine? I was like, yeah. He's like, we found it. Pretty sure that was just straight meth, bro.
Oh.
I was like,
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, it depends on where you're staying, but I mean, I've just been gambling at 2 in the morning. And people will offer to
randomly
sell.
go.
Oh, absolutely.
At some point, they must not care. Because you're going to spend more money.
They don't care. If you're going to stay up and keep spending money in their place, like, all right.
And all amigos, today I'm leveling up to 44. A happy birthday to a couple buddies for the same day, Will H. and Angie B. Even though your show is a year-long gift, may I also please ask for Coach Ted's thoughts on the Mariners' upcoming season, a couple of gets from Thrill, dad jokes from Miles, and everyone talking over themselves with an Italian accent about their favorite pizza toppings. Thanks so much, guys. That from Zick.
All right. The Mariners are in a little bit of a weirder spot than normal. A, because they're expected to be good. They were good last year, right? We were a few outs away from making the World Series. The Mariners have never made it to a World Series. That would be a massive thing. Mariners are going to do it, all right? They got hitting. They got pitching. There's going to be some low spots this year, but that's baseball. Don't worry. When it's June and July, the dog days, they'll get through it. But they're going to go. They're going to go through the playoffs. They're going to get to the World Series, and at the end of it, Cal and Randy are going to shake hands.
Jesus.
We dap each other up.
Get.
I say get. I said get.
Couple dad jokes. Why didn't Noah fish when he was on the ark?
Why?
He only had 2 worms. If you ever want to build a big ship to save animals from a flood, come to me.
Oh, yeah?
I know a guy.
I saw one today driving around.
So what?
What is it? How do trees feel in the spring?
How do they feel?
Relieved.
Okay. All right.
What do you call a can of nacho cheese in a fallout shelter? What do you call a can of nacho cheese in a fallout shelter?
I don't know.
Justin Queso.
Okay.
Last man standing.
As far as my favorite pizza topping, let me just tell you this. Number one, first and foremost, with Ayron's pepperoni pizza right now. That would be pepperoni. And I don't want the big pepperoni like the salami size nibble. I want the teeny tiny quarter size nibble pepperoni. That's
You
my
know what I'm
favorite.
saying? Yeah.
All right, guys, here you go.
Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you. BG.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's world famous sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefly.
Well, look who it is walking right into the studio, ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen.
indeed.
Ayron Jones and the dawn. Oh, the sun with him this time.
Dapper looking son.
Wow. Man, oh, man. Unbelievable. And you made it right on time.
Yeah, man. You know,
Yeah.
I be trying, man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know.
No baseball traffic, none of that going on yet?
No, it's all good. The baseball stuff was, well, it's not terrible yet, but it's getting started. But, you know,
Yet.
Okay.
I feel like the Seattle traffic has changed over the last decade or two, and it's hard to predict when the rush hour starts, you know?
Well, they replaced all of the roads with traffic cones.
Yeah.
Are you figure it out?
Yeah.
You live in the Issaquah area? Or you
Yeah, I live over in Newcastle.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so
And who was the dapper young man you brought there?
This is Stellar J, man. He's
Does
my,
he
my
always stunk
follower.
like that, man?
Yeah. Do you want to say hi on the microphone? No, he's good.
Yeah.
You want to say hi?
My man is dressed. to the
Tell your
nines.
best friend hello. You got any friends?
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. He's being shy.
I get it. I get it, man.
Yeah,
He does look sharp.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
Like, good Lord.
I
Look,
saw a
thought
good-
it was your lawyer.
Good
Yeah,
news
I
for
know.
you.
I thought so too. Right? I wish. I'd be tired if I had a lawyer like this.
If you're in downtown Issaquah now, I saw where they're putting in where the Triple X Burger used to be. They're putting in a Burger Master.
Yeah, dude. The Burger Master. I know, classic, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Classic, dude. You know
Speaking of that, I thought you were going to bring in a pizza today, and I handle a Jack Daniels.
And I handled Jack Daniels. Yeah, we made that. Your lawyer should have told you.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your deal, Stellar J? Thought you're on top of the pizza, man.
No, Dad!
I'm gonna
Don't
stay
leave me!
That's a little bit easier. At least he's sitting down now, higher up, so you can hold on.
Yeah,
to
he's
him.
good to go.
Yeah.
Exactly. What's new with you, man?
Man, you know, I've been trying to work on this record for the past 3 or so years, and we're just getting inching closer and closer and closer. Man, I just want to make sure I get the right product out there. You know, I think it's been a while since I put something out there in the world, and I've been so stingy about releasing stuff because it's like I set the bar so high for myself. You know what I mean? So
Are you an overthinker as far as that goes? Because a lot of times, guys, it doesn't matter what kind of art you do, right? So it can be
Yeah.
visual art, audio art. It's one of those. Ooh, I need to add one more thing, right? Like you can't just say this is.
You can't let it go.
yeah, no, I'm an overthinker when it comes to the bar I set for myself. Yeah, dude. You know, my last single was a #1 hit, man. So it's like I'm always going, man. You know, it'd be nice to get #1. But it's even better if I make authentic music that people can really enjoy, and I release it the right way. That's where my head is at. It's not so much the creation process, but am I releasing this the right way? Am I doing the music due diligence to my fans due diligence to get this out here and tell the story the right way? You know. So,
And you've had 3 of those, right? 3 number
yeah,
ones?
I've had two in America, and I had one in France recently. Yeah, and then one in Germany.
So what is it when you say as far as do I release it right? Like what does that entail?
Like I could either release it on like Spotify or a DSP or Apple or something like
Okay,
that.
all right.
Or I can go to radio and try to actually like amplify the noise a little bit. You know what I mean? So
Well, I would say go to radio. I'm not partial to anything. Right.
the radio guy says go to radio. Weird.
I know it's weird.
I know you fulfilled your obligation with Big Machine.
Yeah.
And so, are you still just trying to debate which? Do you have a new label yet, or are you still just looking around fishing?
We're kind of just fishing right now. You know, what I mean, saying we got a deal, but it's gonna help us really get the album out. We're not really settled on anything right now. You know, we're just kind of like, as long as we can get the help to put the stuff out, we're just kind of happy. You know what I mean? And that's
Sure.
what it is. I really want to be able to do it and if I can do it in my hands, being signed to a label was great, and I got a lot out of it in terms of the audience and the experience and all the things. I think that you kind of sacrifice a bit of creative control and storytelling when you do that, because the marketing machine has an idea on how to sell it, and it works. You can't
Right.
knock it. But with that, you kind of lose control of being able to tell your own kind of story, So I want to be able to tell my own story and put my own stuff out,
How long do you debate something like that? Because you make the good point, like, look, artistically, I want to do what is true to me. It's what it is to be an artist, right?
Yeah.
But then on the other hand, you're right, like, they know how to market.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
they know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
Like, how
Yeah.
long do you debate that in your head? Like, you have a great machine behind you, but maybe it takes something away.
You got to go give or take, You kind of go give and take, You say if it works, if it's working, and whatever you guys are doing is working, then I have to trust your expertise.
Sure.
The party also has to go, how do I make sure to continue to tell my story within that, So it's a little give and take, and you know what you sign up for too. I knew what kind of deal I was in for, and I knew that the label had a lot of say in terms of what I was going to put out there to the world, And luckily, I was actually signed to a pretty cool label, which let me do a lot of my own stuff. But at the end of the day, they got the final say on what was going to work,
Right.
What's the line on I don't know, screw it, I'm making a pop album.
Yeah, the line. There is no line.
But I mean, because you could still, in theory, you could still do the stuff you want to do.
Yeah.
But do you ever just go, screw it, I want to make millions upon millions?
Yeah,
I'm just going to make a pop record.
You totally can do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody wants to get paid. Listen, man, my life is changed for the better. But I'll tell you, man, it's not like I got the same problems I had when I didn't have that didn't change. When I was flat broke, I got the same issues that everybody else has.
We were going to ask, since you were going to bring a pizza in, how many pizzas for 5 kids, a wife, and you?
Oh man, that's a good question. Let me think. That's at least three, and then if we really want leftovers, 4. Yeah.
That was my guess.
So if you want to just get pizza for a night, it's well over $100.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
It's going to be over $100.
I'm looking for a pizza sponsorship for that much.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude.
That would be a bad gig.
No, it wouldn't
a
be.
pizza sponsor.
Yeah, until you get sick of pizza. Everybody loves pizza until you don't love pizza. You know what I mean?
Ayron Jones, but you're still doing some shows, even though whether you have new music or not, you're still playing.
I'm hard at work in the studio right now. I'm trying to get a record out on this side of the year. We got everything's in place, man. We just got to make sure we feel good about the songs and get everything figured out and packaged up and be able to get ready to announce it, But I really want to get an album out this side of the year. We're really close to making stuff happen, you know what I mean?
Do you ever bring your kids to the studio?
Yeah.
I mean, because you get told, like, my kids love coming here. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, right, but also I'm working, man. Like this, it doesn't matter how fun it is, creative, whatever. Like, I'm working, so my daughter will literally stand right next to me and keep writing me notes because she's commenting.
Yeah.
What we're doing, and I love it, and it's cute, and I love that it means something to them, but also like, damn it, baby, I'm working. So, did you ever get any of that kind of hassle, or the kids going like, what does this button do?
All the time, dude. That's why I can't. I mean, I've been flying out to Nashville to work on this record, for the last 2 or 3 years or something like that. And the reason is because of that.
You just need a piece of mind for a minute.
because I can't do anything at home. If I'm home, it's like, I travel so much. So if I'm home, everybody wants me to be home. You know what I mean?
There's 5 of them.
Right, like home. You know, so I can do demo stuff. I can mess around at home, but I got about a good solid hour or 2 before some kid's in there wanting to press buttons and do stuff. And they're too cute. You can't say no.
I know. You're just like,
that's kind of adorable. You're really screwing up my vibe right now. If you want to keep eating, if you want to continue to live here, okay, I have to work, right?
What was it like doing the Star Spangled Banner for the Seahawks game?
Oh, it's always an honor, man. Those guys. I mean, the coolest thing about the Seattle sports teams is that they literally walk the talk. You know what I'm saying? Talk the walk the talk, dude. They always show up for the artists and the people that are trying to make moves in the industry, and always show recognition and an opportunity for people to see and get to know this. Even though you do something like the national anthem, there's a bunch of artists, people out there didn't know who I am or what I did before that, So
they didn't know you were a Frisbee star.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I am. I still play Frisbee, bro. Shout out to my homies at Seattle U on the Monday Night Pickups. You guys are my dogs.
Are you still good?
Am I still good, bro? I'm a former world champion, man.
I know.
I'm still great.
I love how you always said that. But a former world champion.
Wasn't your teammate one of the best ever?
My teammate, my teammate was Sugar from 303 back in 2004, man. So he was like one of the, he's like he became a pop star right after that. It was crazy. We had just played
That's wild.
in Finland, and I was like a year or two later, one of my buddies hits me up and he's like, "Yeah, man, did you see Sean?" I was like, "What happened to Sean? I thought something bad had happened." He was like, "Nah, dude, he's on VH1 right now."
But how weird is it, watching the Seahawks win a Super Bowl, knowing you have that relationship?
Yeah,
with that team.
It's amazing. It's crazy. Actually, it's insane. And it always blows my mind. I try to act cool and be cool most of the time because this is part of my thing, But I can't. I freak out. You see me at games. I'm like I took my son, not my older son, and one of the four to the game, and to that I played the NFC champion. No, it wasn't championship. It was like divisional round.
Yeah,
right?
you were out there before the Niners game, right?
I got out there before the Niners game, and I was playing the opening to that. Like the tailgate party. And so my kid and my wife and I, we get, these seats, and the very first poor kid, like, "Okay, man, it's going to be loud." And the very first play, I'm like, "Kill him! Yes! Yes, God! Oh, touchdown!" Rashid, I hate, I'm freaking out. He's like crying now. He's, poor guy. And I'm like, I can't ease him into it. I want to ease him into it, but it's like, that's how I am. I'm a big sports fan, and I just love that. I get a chance to see my team win. Like that's not something we're used to here in the Northwest. I think the Pacific Northwest teams have always been about the hope to win.
Yeah. What about
that return?
Yeah.
I mean, right. I went to the
Beautiful.
NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But I was sitting with Mike and a few friends when he returned that kick. We were going apex.
Yeah, dude.
What do you think about the Mariners' chances this year?
Man,
is this the best? Is this the best opportunity?
I can't speak on the Mariners, bro. You know what happens when you do that, bro. Whenever you're like, "Oh, the Mariners doing good this season, bro." I'm gonna say this, man. I hope they do all right. I hope they do good this year. We'll see what happens. Above 500 be nice.
we did that the entire year in the studio.
Yeah, you can't.
We almost didn't even want to talk about it.
You can't talk about how good the Mariners are doing. No one says that. You don't say it because you'll jinx it.
But why are they the team? When the Hawks started turning the corner and people started believing, the conversation was, "I believe this team has a shot." No one had a problem saying the Mariners, like Mike almost forbade us. If they went on a win streak, he's like, "I know they do not speak about it." It's like, do not say anything. Why are the Mariners that team?
I think baseball is just more
superstitious.
Isn't that when we had the guy in the bathroom?
Yeah, yes. That was last playoff run.
Last playoff.
Oh, did you not hear the story?
Yeah. The guy went in the bathroom and they started coming back, and it was like he just had to stay in there. And the bar was packed.
Came back after like an 8-run deficit.
Yeah, dude.
Didn't say people are buying a beer.
To that story, I thought you guys kidnapped somebody.
Oh,
no. That one guy in the bathroom.
That'd be me if someone's gonna
We
kidnap
were winning.
someone.
We couldn't stop. We couldn't let him leave.
But yeah, people were bringing them beers in the.
That's dope, dude. That's amazing.
Hey, Ron, you're playing a week from Saturday at the Amplify Courage show down at the Moore Theater with Brent, our buddy from Shinedown, and Zach. Nancy Wilson. Have you ever played with her? Or
Me and Nancy did a show. It was a Jameson show years ago, like 2014. Probably around that time, 2013, 2014, and we did this Jameson gig together, and that's how I got to know Nancy. Nancy was the person that turned me on to using peppermint oil before your warm-ups.
Oh, really?
So I got that trick from.
Really, it's funny because we talked to Brent from Shinedown, right? And Shinedown's doing A-OK for themselves. And we're talking about this gig, and he goes, "Look, man, I don't get starstruck, but he's going to pee himself when he meets Nancy Wilson.
Yeah.
Like, he has you need to, hold his hand and guide him through this.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's about to lose his mind.
I don't think she gets enough credit for how good of a guitarist she is.
She's amazing.
Yeah,
She's
like
incredible.
you people say, like, what a beautiful woman, what an amazing band, how long they've been around, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, blah blah blah.
Oh, yeah.
She can shred.
She can play, dude. Like really, 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 really play, man. Yeah,
Yeah, that's gotta be cool.
That happens though. I mean, that's the unfortunate thing about guitar is that women don't get enough credit for being as good as they are, even though like they have been lockstep the whole way with the popularity of guitar.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's unfortunate, but I can tell you right now that Nancy Wilson is up there as one of the greatest for sure.
More with Ayron Jones right after this.
Do you take pleasure?